McLaren call this the benchmark beater, and they're not wrong. They've taken the 720S, added more power, more torque, more tech and less weight. And this is the result, the 750S. Subscribe to see the first drives of New Zealand's newest and best cars driven on New Zealand roads in New Zealand conditions. McLaren's 750S, whether you call it an evolution like McLaren do, or a reboot or an update. A simple thing, there's no disputing that the 720S is sublime, so it's not a bad starting point. And it's pretty clear that McLaren have made zero changes for change's sake. Every change you see and don't see is about creating a new standard setter. Normally would say welcome to New Zealand, but maybe this is just welcome home, because the new McLaren 750S arrives wearing a Kiwi, the Speedy Kiwi. And this isn't just a New Zealand feature. Every 750S in the world has a Speedy Kiwi button. And it's not just a window into McLaren's history. It really is a portal into, well, future fun, because that Speedy Kiwi button with one push lets you select your favourite driving configuration, whether it be the aero, the handling, the drivetrain or the gearbox. It's one of the easier to spot improvements over the 720S because, let's be honest, you need to know where to look to spot the styling changes. But they are there, the front splitter, the new exhaust, which by the way is louder, and the rear wing is bigger. Now, McLaren have been pretty clear in describing the 750S as an evolution of one of the greatest supercars of all time. Think of it then as the more talented younger sibling. And I'm saying that as an eldest child, by the way. And that's why we're at Hampton Downs to find out just how much talent this younger sibling has. The most obvious change is the increase in power. My goodness, but it's not just that. The final drive has been shortened and the gear changes 10% quicker. Wow. Speaking of numbers, 30 is one you're going to hear quite often. For example, power is up 30 PS to 553 kilowatts. Torque is also up, wait for it, 30 newtons to a centre matching 800 newton metres. You know, it's not just about more talent, it's more wow factor. And that's saying a lot. The 720 is a seriously incredible car. It's a supercar with hypercar levels of performance. But like I said, it's serious. 750, it's serious fun. McLaren claim a 10.1 second quarter mile and 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds. That's in a road-legal rear-wheel drive car. So the front track is wider and the suspension's been feathered as well, including making the front a bit softer and the rear a bit firmer. The result is a car designed to play. But here's the thing. You can go from the track to the motorway and response turns into refinement. Seriously, a car this hard-edged, this insane on a track shouldn't be so comfortable, dignified and, well, easy on public roads. So it's dignified but not politically correct. That job is left to McLaren's other new sports car, Artura. The plug-in hybrid capable of zero-emission motoring, but also capable of delivering 100% thrills on the track. So welcome to McLaren in 2024, the amped-up Artura and the analogue mastery of the 750S, complete with hydraulic steering to offer old-school feel. Their drivetrains might differ, but the Artura has actually inspired the 750S. In fact, in the most visible way, the new look cockpit, complete with switchgear moved from the console to the steering wheel mounted binnacle. There's a nose lift button replacing the stalk, and by the way, it lifts twice as quickly. There's also CarPlay and once again the Speedy Kiwi, which with one push turns this back into a track-ready monster. You know, McLaren say that 30% of the parts in the 750 are either new or upgraded from the 720. And there's another 30 as well, 30 kilos lighter this car. When does that ever happen with a new model? You know, the more I drive this car, the more I think it's Gordon Ramsay on wheels. Bear with me here. It can deliver a beautiful, refined experience, but you always know it has a volcanic temperament. Seriously, would you listen to this thing? You know, I wanted to be cynical about this, call it a rehash. Not a chance. It feels like a new car. It's also my new favourite car.